let your breath soften and join me as I tell you a story, a tale of a forgotten lake and a water spirit whose haunting song once echoed across the hidden, mist-veiled water, a lake wrapped in silence and mystery. At the end of this story, I will hum you softly into deep, restful sleep. But for now, come join me and let us begin our tale. Once upon a time, there was a hidden, mystical lake deep in the northern forest. A place so quiet, so still, it felt almost lost to time. No one dared approach its source, for the lake was said to be cursed. Long ago, a peaceful village had thrived by this very lake. Its people sang to the wind and to the birds and lived in harmony with the wild. But one day a stranger appeared, a woman with mystic powers, feared by the villagers. Her presence, cloaked in silence and misunderstanding, she was shunned by the villagers, avoided and whispered about. And in her sorrow and anger, she cursed the lake. Whoever drinks from these waters, she said, shall never return. Fear spread like wildfire. The villagers grew silent, and soon, one by one, they left. Years passed. The forest thickened. Mist rose from the lake on summer evenings, and the stories faded into a myth. Until one day, a traveler stumbled upon the lake by accident. He was weary from a long journey, his throat dry from walking. It was nearly dusk, and the forest was quiet. Drawn by the stillness of the lake, the traveler approached to drink. But just as his hand reached for the water, a voice, soft and clear, spoke. Do not drink the water, wanderer. Startled, the man drew back. He looked around, but saw no one, only trees, mist, and the silent lake. He decided to stay the night, building a small fire beneath the pines. He settled down to rest, but sleep would not come. Instead, he heard it, a voice singing from across the lake, so serene, so aching, it stirred something deep in him. He listened until the first light of morning. The song stopped. His thirst returned. He stood and approached the lake again. But before he could drink, do not drink the water, wanderer. The warning was firmer now, yet still gentle. He stepped back once more, but this time he called out, Who are you, spirit of the lake? Why do you stop me? I mean no harm. No answer came, only silence. But on the third day, the traveler returned once again, and this time he touched the water. A shimmer spread across the lake's surface. The water began to ripple, and from the depths something stirred. A gentle whirlpool formed, and rising from it was a figure. First, strands of green hair, drifting like river grass. Then a face, radiant, haunting, with glowing amber eyes. She rose slowly, as if the water itself carried her. "Wanderer," she said, her voice soft as moonlight, "if you drink from this lake, you will never return home." The man stood frozen in awe. There was no malice in her gaze, only sorrow. "Who are you?" he asked gently. "I am bound to the lake by a curse cast long ago," she whispered. "I only wish to protect others from the same fate. So go and do not return." And just as suddenly as she had appeared, she sank beneath the still surface once more. But the man could not forget her, nor the aching melody she had sung into the mist. He fetched water from a nearby spring, but he stayed by the lake, listening each night to her song, sleeping beneath the trees, listening to her voice. One night, the spirit returned to the surface. He saw her sitting on a rock in the moonlight, singing to the water and the stars. Her voice simmered with longing, and the man's heart ached for her. He stepped closer, softly. "Please don't go," he said gently. "You must be so lonely, singing here night after night with such sorrow in your voice." The spirit looked at him, astonished. "Yes," she said quietly, "I live in solitude, but the birds still sing with me, and the forest speaks in whispers each night. Still, I have not spoken with another soul in so long." "Then speak to me," the man offered. "I will listen." The spirit hesitated. "Then tell me about yourself first," she said, shyly. The man smiled softly and nodded. He told her how he had wandered from far away, searching for something he couldn't name, until he stumbled upon this enchanted lake. The spirit listened closely. His stories warmed her heart, and she longed to hear more. When morning came, she said, "I must return to the water now, but I will come back this evening if you wish." "I hope you do," he replied, "and maybe then you can tell me something about yourself." And so she did return. Night after night they met. She spoke of her life beneath the lake, of singing with the fish and whispering with the reeds, of listening to the hush of snow on pine trees, of dreams that she had carried in her heart, deep beneath the water. And he listened, enchanted by her voice, her kindness, and her wise heart. Their fondness grew, quietly, patiently, surely. One evening the man finally asked, "You once said you were cursed, so there must be a way to break it. Let me help you." The spirit looked into his eyes, eyes full of care, and her own gaze softened. "You are kind, wanderer, but this curse is not easily undone." "Then test me," he said. "Whatever it takes, I'll do it. I cannot walk away, not after seeing your sorrow." The spirit nodded slowly. "If you truly wish to help, there is a flower that grows on the cliffs at the edge of the lake. Bring it to me by midnight tomorrow." "I will," the man promised. At sunrise he began the climb. The cliff was steep, the rocks brittle, sharp rocks tore at his skin, and strong wind pulled at his coat. Still he climbed, aching, determined. Near the top, just as the moon began to rise, his foot slipped, he tumbled, and time slowed. He fell, but water rose like arms beneath him. The spirit has caught him, her hand strong and graceful. He gasped in her embrace, breathless and grateful. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I failed." But then something changed. The spirit stepped into the shore with him. Her green hair began to fade in the silver and moonlight. Her skin shimmered, losing its aquatic gleam. Her eyes changed, no longer glowing amber, but a soft, clear green. "You didn't fail," she whispered. "You freed me. The curse was never about the flower. It could only be broken by someone willing to risk everything for love." She began to weep, gently, freely. The man held her gently. "I am so relieved. But why do you cry?" he asked softly. "Because I was the one who cursed the lake," she said. "I was once a joyful, loving soul, but I was cast out, misunderstood, and in my grief I cast the curse on the water. So I drank from the lake myself, to protect others from my mistake." The man took her hand, his heart filled with warmth. "We all make mistakes, but look what you have done. You protected others, and waited and hoped, and you are not alone anymore." He leaned in gently and kissed her ever so softly. "If you'd like," he said, "we can journey together now, wherever the path leads." She smiled, relief in her eyes. "Yes, I would love to." And so they walked hand in hand away from the lake to journey together. Though they returned often to sit by the shore and remember the magic that had once been hidden there. They say the lake is still enchanted, but now the voice that echoes across its waters is no longer sorrowful. It sings of healing, of hope, and of love that came quietly but stayed forevermore.